Hi, this is Brian with the Golden Valley Park and Recreation Department coming to you from Golden Valley Home Wrecked. Today we're going to make this fun little game that we can play in the car, we can play at home with our friends, but we're just hiding items in a glass jar and of rice. And we're going to do a little game where we have 2 minutes to find the items that are in this glass jar. And you can do it with a friend of yours or a few people. So let's get started. So to start our project, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need a jar. I'm using a glass jar just because that's what I have around the house right now. But I'd probably advise you to use a plastic jar because if it's accidentally dropped, then it's not going to likely break. You're going to need a cover for that jar. You need some rice that you're going to put inside where you're going to hide the items, and then you need to find some items. So what I did, you don't need anything special, but I just went around my house and just found some things that you could just easily put into a jar and would be kind of challenging to find. So some of those items are like a little pink thing that you put your toothpaste or toothbrush in when you're traveling. I have a penny, a dime, and a penny. I have a toothpaste top. I have a couple poker chips. I have a blue one and a white one. Just have a top for a bottle. Just a random nut that I found. I have a cork. Just kind of a white hook. And then I have two types of buttons. I have an orange one and then a brown one that's slightly bigger. I have a blue paper clip. And I have a red thimble. And I also have a little hook that you would put on your bag. A top for a bottle. And then another type of clasp that we use for paper. And then a little screw. So you can just find things that are randomly through your house, and those are the things that we're going to add into our jar and hide them with the rice. So we'll get to that soon. So before we start putting everything together, I just wanted to say that I found one more thing that I want to put inside of my jar. It's super hard to find. It's going to be super hard to see, but I just took one little piece of rice and I colored it black. So you want to have a variety of sizes of things, some things that are going to be easy to find, some things that will be a little bit challenging. So I'm just going to take some of my rice and just pour it into the jar and then throw some of my items in. And then I'm going to put a little bit more rice in there. Put a few more items in there. And then fill it up a little bit more. And put a few more things in there. And I'm not going to fill it up totally to the top because you need a little bit of room for that rice to kind of spill around and for the items to move around inside. So then you're just going to shake the jar and get all those things kind of hidden in the rice. So the object of the game, and you can play this when you're traveling in the car, you can play it at home or whatever, is that you have a list of items. And I put them here. It's a little bit hard probably to see, but so you kind of know what's in the jar. And then you give it to somebody. It's a two-person game, and you give it to somebody, and you put on a timer on your probably on your phone or any place else you have a timer, and you can go for about 2 minutes and just see how many items that they can find. And you just kind of count how many of the things that I have, 19 on my sheet, I think, and how many of those things you can pick out. And again, some of them are easy to find and some of them are going to be a little bit more challenging. But it's kind of a fun game. You can always change out the items in there. You can put more things in there. You can put fewer things in there. But it's just kind of a cool alternative to using your phone for games and entertainment. And again, it works out well if you're in a car going on a vacation, which a lot of us might be doing this summer, or just at home. That's kind of fun, and just put some random items in here. So again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this game, and thank you for watching us, Golden Valley Home Wrecked. Take care. Bye-bye.